ओके सो उद्घाटन करते हैं। हमेशा दरवाजा ही आता है उद्घाटन करने के लिए। यार मैं तो पानी पीता यार। आई एम ड्रिंकिंग वाटर। आई गेस वी कैन ड्रिंक वाटर इन फास्ट। Well, finally game load up. Now we are gonna be doing part 2 of Zhongli's quest.
Let the show begin.
How come my health's not full?
Hey,
It should be full.
skulking around.
Yo, you are getting in my way.
Hand it out. How relaxing.
Bro, I'm stuck. There's literally way I can go through it. Game bug. There's literally a lot amount of space in here. Very big space, but still I cannot pass through this.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Buggy Genshin.
Hand it out. How relaxing.
See, bro, I'm stuck in game. Bug. And even this guy is laughing. This is strange. He gets stuck at that point. Oh, Bennett's health full. Thank God. I thought everybody's health down.
Hey, are you Uncle Di?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Di can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo. That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else.
Why is Paiman mad now?
Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an
But
industry
I'm also a
expert to
dangerous
cover all
person.
contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Teyvat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Teyvat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Teyvat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him. I know that Xiangli is is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
74 meters away. Maybe teleporting would be way nicer. I am on teleport waypoint. Where's Zhongling? Look for Zhongling. What? Maybe I'll have to look myself. Yeah, up there. Zhongling is always here.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Xiangli, there you are!
Oh. Here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Why Zhongling stopped? The hell happened, man?
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paiman doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paiman just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Xiangli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Uncle Dai? Yeah, comedy names.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Dai, you will cry whenever I appeared in front of you. I made a rhyme.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep, Paiman doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun Jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman... Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhang Li. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhang Li wins, he's the second. If Zhongli loses... never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable.
Okay.
This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Up here. Now this is a really strange place. But this cutscene is outside that story I'm going through. Yeah, why the story quest? I mean, in the middle of something, this is starting. Middle of nowhere, I got stuck here. I know that this is the world quest.
Let's light it up! Let's dance!
Me would guess steel is iron junk. Now we'll have a chat with him.
Whoa, this mine is huge!
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh, that seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1. They were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or two, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
No fighting, yeah. I'm not here to fight. Okay, I guess here.
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
What was that?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not
What?
sure.
There's a camera inside
Also,
this
how
jaw.
did you
Junk.
see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly, they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. Found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Di.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right, me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun-jun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Well, the pack-in sound was made. In back, this sound was in the background. हिलती चल के साउंड अच्छी पे ये what you're doing standing over there? Why are you looking at me?
Kun-jun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
I guess he fall asleep. And Paimon's worried.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall? Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great, let's have a look.
Okay. So there are tons of quests on a single act. Like, why there's exclamation mark on battle pass? Oh, I mine 10 items.
You're open.
See, I skipped fight with these treasure orders.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Oh, they noticed again. I will go with the shout, because shout can speed up things. Because I am skipping fight always.
Worthless.
Successfully skip the fight.
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
What? Seriously, this monster activated.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Okay, so I will have to chat with these persons. But I am not in a combat.
Hi there, have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
We'll make Paiman appear like this.
Hello, have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever, let's go ask someone else.
No fighting, man. I don't wanna get into any fight. Oh. Last one's a movement. I'm not in a combat. I'm not in a combat. How can I? But that enemy is not attacking that girl. Shit, even more enemies joined. Finally. Finally got rid of that monster.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them!
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Maybe that child was possessing the miners and took away. If I know about this telepathy part, I thought there won't be any in the middle of the game. So we never used this waypoint. But now I regret.
More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later. Let the show
You're no fighting, man. Well, these guys defeated me.
Let's dance.
What?
I'll protect us. Oh no! My apologies.
And without using.
Embrace the ice.
Maybe I will waste this. Even more.
Let's light it up. Whirling snow.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shangyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a minor?
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults sounds pretty close to Paimon. But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon!
It looks promising. I'll do my best. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, We should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
It's up there, okay. Meanwhile, I will, before going there, we'll visit this statue and heal up. Let's see what's going on over here.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
I guess this miner
There's
is
a basket lying here too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
You are back, buddy. You don't have to type K so
Sounds
many
like he's
times.
whispering something.
It
By the
seems
way,
that he
you
thinks
must.
he still has work to do.
I don't need to tell you what I'm doing.
Something's not
You are,
right.
you know, this game.
There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
I'm not doing great in the game. I have increased my world level. Now, you can say bosses are a little strong. I need artifacts. That's it.
How is he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Jongling pet? Is that a thing? I didn't know about this thing.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
I'm glad I'm doing this quest that because I will see a jongling pet.
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory.
I didn't
I
know
have something
the
for you.
jongling's pet is that
What
good.
is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on
So,
this case, it
will I
feels like a
also
fog
receive a
is
pet
lifting.
after
I was so happy when Uncle Dai
completing
enlisted you to help. I
Raiden
would never have managed to track down
Shogun's
these clues by
story
myself.
quest?
These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I bet you
colors
mean
change
a
as you
boss.
turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary, I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you.
It's pretty.
I will take good care of
Hard
it.
to defeat.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift
Then
that
it
others
would
can
be
appreciate.
impossible for me because
I
I'm
see
the
more rocks
weakest.
over there. You should all
Having
get some
weak
rest.
characters.
I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall
But I don't have
mean anything to
jongling.
you?
Yeah, for the first time
The
maybe
ore
we
that
get
Kunjun's looking for?
jongling.
What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly
I mean,
rare
if
ore
I get
used
to
in
the trial,
forging.
then it would be.
The majority of
Then
regular
only I can
crystals are
defeat
formed
it.
in high-temperature environments.
I don't own
Dragonfall,
jongling.
on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental
I
reactions.
haven't even seen
Reactions can
jongling
produce
in a wish.
material objects?
Indeed they can. However, only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity.
TF? Can you
Why
tell me
is it
the full
then
form of TF?
that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined.
Who's daddy?
Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else,
Yeah, I'm not innocent in
sooner or
it.
later
I'm
the tide
pretty
will
wild.
reveal the lie of the land.
Like a
We're
wild
drawing
animal.
closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through.
Though I have
Now
innocent
that we've found
characters.
one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested,
Xiao is a
call
wild
Mr.
character.
Kunjun over to us.
Ayaka is innocent.
We still
so I have
more
both the
investigation
characters.
ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
But I have a bad memory. I don't know. I forgot Genjutsu. Who is Genjutsu?
Kunjun, we need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Oh, you will fight Zhongli's pet. I haven't even seen it yet. Though I have heard about it. That Zhongli will have some.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you are
Such
having
an
Kazuha.
immense tree.
I am not having it.
And
Don't
there's
tease
so
me.
many mysterious
Don't you
looking
ever
crystals
tease
up
me
there
with
too.
your Kazuha.
Amazing.
Because I am not having it.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section. All right then.
Okay, then we would like to meet the patcher.
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh. This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
Okay, that's
If
great.
you don't try, you won't
The
know.
Kazuha is pretty strong
You'll
there.
be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever
Mine
come
don't
up with a
even
bad
take
idea?
this much damage.
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
I'm talking about Xiao.
All
But
right,
Xiao is
Paimon
also
will go
animal
right
type.
here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Xiaoli's voice came from behind
Can
the tree.
yeah, do
Did
you
he find
by
another clue?
DPS? Do you
Quick,
mean your main
let's go see.
character?
Maybe he found
DP?
another miner.
What? I didn't know about this. Even Barbara can defeat boss. Me don't have. I have saw somebody having an artifact which gives Barbara a flying pet, but I don't have it,
This has
and I
been
don't
newly
know how
dug.
to get it.
It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel.
Oh,
Prepare
so
yourselves.
Zhongli
and
strat
tread
gonna
lightly.
appear now. If I know about this, I am going to fight a pet. I wouldn't have increased my world level yesterday. Now it's gonna be stronger.
This is...
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere till the gate.
So behind the seal bears.
What the hell is going on?
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
I knew child was possessing them. Now I guess inside here I will meet Zhongli's pet. Ah, looks nice. Is this the Zhongli's pet? Ah, I like its tail.
What type of monster is this?
Yo, we don't have a good character.
Power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Should I use? Maybe Shao would take damage. Yo, bro, my Shao's almost dead.
Quake.
I think this one, the pet of Zhongli looks like a mad person.
Rise. Fisher.
Yeah, Zhongli is about to follow.
Take flight. Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that?
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Maybe I should do Zhongli's.
Order.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain. Quake.
Okay, Zhongli also heals other characters.
Quake.
That's good thing.
Let the show begin. Useless.
Get out of my
Yeah.
From rock to dust. Sooner or later.
Sakura swirl.
Might as well use my map first.
Gather. Fisher.
I need to collect this one. Yeah, me collect
The
it.
enraged earth will not absolve you. Stabilize.
Go help protect us. Whirling snow.
Cowardly insect.
Yo.
Order guide you.
I got Zhongli a shield. I didn't knew holding a E would give him shield. We got to know through comment.
Solidify. Crumble.
Yeah, this pet of Zhongli. It's jumping a lot, yeah.
Let's light it up. Let the show begin.
There is no atonement.
We don't wanna use my elemental burst
Pain.
of Shao. It's useless.
Gather. From rock to dust. This one's not enough. You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
You me trying to dodge attacks. I was also thinking of leveling up. I mean, sorry, healing Shao.
Be crushed.
Shit.
Nothing to fear. This is getting interesting.
My apologies.
Fisher.
Whirling snow.
Is this retribution?
Finally, Shao's fallen. Might as well use.
Crumble. The enraged earth will not absolve you. I will have order. Quake.
Yeah, I mean mistakenly taps to
Be crushed.
Let's light it up!
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. Crumble.
I know this phantom Zhonglis will jump. That's why I moved away.
Cowardly insect.
Yo, this way Zhongling will be also falling.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
I'll protect you.
Careless.
Okay, you are telling me not to attack.
Solidify. Detestable. Fisher.
I don't wanna even use my food because there is literally no name.
Stabilize. The enraged earth will not absolve you! Even bedrock can be turned to dust.
I can get Zhongling back. No worries. I am even having food. I always give this.
Let the show begin.
I know Byron's KO will get full HP.
Crumble.
We will need to run away.
Cowardly insects.
Ready, steady, go!
Quake.
Whirling snap! Let's light it up!
Solidify. The enraged earth will not absolve you.
I didn't know.
Gather.
My apologies!
Fisher. Stabilize. From rock to dust, Morax. You think you can destroy me?
Yeah, I know that defeating monsters first time is easy, but next time it's hard.
Whirling snow!
Rise! Be crushed! Order guide you!
I got Zhongli's burst.
Quake! Crumble! Gather!
Let's dance.
My apologies! Embrace the ice!
Got Ayaka's burst.
Crumble! The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Stabilize.
Ayaka burst took more damage.
Solidify.
Let's light it up!
Crumble!
Stabilize.
Take flight!
Finally, just a little.
Sooner or later.
This is order.
Might have really used it. I used Zhongli's burst because it was about to go to waste.
Morax. 1,000 years after you sealed me underground.
Yeah, I will do it in
Return for the second time.
Because I don't even have Zhongli, so if hitting it without
You
Zhongli
should
would
call
be
it by its name,
like impossible.
Ishtar. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ishtar.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ejdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes.
I know how strong Trident Shogun is. I haven't defeated her for the second time, but no, I have defeated her, but
were
not
things that only became clear to me upon
after
reaching
story.
this
I
tree.
haven't even done her story yet.
Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ejdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces.
Yeah, but child is
You can consider
weak
the
compared to
existence of
these.
me and the Ejdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities.
You know, it's not that much fun.
Are a schism of the will.
I heard
The
that
will
defeating child first time is easier than the second time. We tried it.
Two Ashdars?
It's not like impossible,
It can't
but
be.
it is, you can say, strong.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity,
I know third
you were
place to
able
go
to vent
child,
about the
but I
forces
don't
that
fight
suppressed you.
child to be in
But would
third
anyone
place,
listen?
even third place.
Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself.
Yeah, he does.
Your plan was to launch an attack on both
Because
ends.
of damages, I
from
take two
outside
healer, one Bennett and
within,
second
thereby fully destroying the seal.
Barbara.
The audacity! Are you insane?
No, don't.
If you
Let's see
truly
your
are a
place.
part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
At starting, while I was a rookie, you can
was
say
another
Monch
power
in
awakened
Mondstadt.
with the
I was
loosening
used
of
to
the
know that.
seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong
But there
enough to
was
possess a
a
human
Wolf
body.
King for me was the hardest one.
I was
to
barely
defeat.
conscious. I couldn't remember
But
who
now
I
it's
was.
easy.
Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear.
I know.
Find Morax.
Same thing happens with Bennett.
And aid him in
Other
stopping you.
characters, there's few characters also.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
Whoa,
There
without
would be
even
no harm in it.
transforming.
The decision is
That's
yours.
huge.
You haven't changed.
That's
Then
a
allow
pretty big
me.
deal. I mean, your world level is high.
Was once a friend
High.
and
So
ally of the Geo-Archon
I guess
Morax,
this happens.
with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind.
If that's the case, then I would require
That which is derived
artifacts,
of the
good
Earth
artifacts.
is
Fast.
no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that
We would
survive
go
are
for
rooted in
collecting
powerful
artifacts
emotion.
and cause in future
But
if
as
these
time
things happen.
passes, so these memories fade into obscurity.
I mean, then we
Erosion
definitely
is
requires
the world's greatest destroyer of
a
memories.
co-op teammate instead of this.
Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion.
I don't know if I would be
He
able to
forgot the
defeat
face of his old friend.
Raiden Shogun
And his
again.
memories
Also.
of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
Hello, your buffalo, your underwear is
This
yellow,
much is
jacket
true.
dholo.
Which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to
I
prevent
know,
further
defeating
erosion.
strong,
But it was futile. Everything returns to
defeating
dust.
bosses are strong, like
It is the
Raiden
natural
Shogun.
order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone.
By the way,
harbor
I
a
met somebody
willingness to
on,
go
in this
further.
game only, and
willingness
that
to
person
coexist
told me that he
peacefully
defeats
with
Raiden Shogun
mankind.
with Raiden versus Raiden.
No! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental
So,
crystal, bearer of the weight and memories
It's
of the
definitely
earth,
it's
older than the mountains
obvious
and
that
the
it would be
oceans
easier
that
for me.
decides.
Not
I
for
will
me.
not swear allegiance to this
It
insect.
took me a while to defeat Raiden Shogun even for the first time.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence.
Yeah, I'm
Of
from the start. I'm
coexistence
having bad
with
artifacts.
humanity.
No, actually, the person was the
All
person who
powers
defeats
under
I'm
heaven
talking about
rise and
is
fall
always
of
telling
land
that
and sea.
crying for artifacts. I mean,
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade.
Yeah.
Strange.
Until 70, I mean,
What is this
before
feeling?
taking 30% health of a Raiden, it's like we just have to dodge most of the
You
Raiden's
are
attacks.
spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do,
I was.
heed these words.
I mean, I was like.
In the wilderness,
I
snow
thought
falls on a spring day.
the second time we have to fight Raiden Shogun, I was like, I died.
Even where
See,
it is fleeting,
I was seeing
no
that my
trace.
attack's not taking even damage, much
where
damage.
it will never fall again.
Then I skipped. I thought that it would be impossible for me. Then I heard on internet. I searched.
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
No, not he owns Raiden Shogun. He's one of in-game friend. He even teased me.
The little girl vanished.
Actually, that person joined at the time of Raiden Shogun banner.
Are you satisfied, Ishtaha?
I had to make amends.
And that person
Satisfaction
holds
had no
4
part in
ID.
it.
Be like, I can't even enter 1 ID.
Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ejda.
Yeah, after the story, I will see what rewards do we get from this boss.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
By AC you mean what?
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Oh, you have 50 Google accounts.
Indeed.
Me
Hence
lost.
the need to
Most
get
of
going.
Google accounts
To fix the
password
damage
was having
left in your
lots of.
wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Me lost so many Google accounts you can't even imagine. After this I will do...
Huh?
Yeah, daily
How did we
commission.
get here? Oh, we need to go back and check on the miners.
So there you are. My men and I found your
Well,
clues and
by the
followed
way,
them
yeah,
straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly,
Okay,
we
so
found no
last
trace
one
of the
was
other
50.
three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in
But
that
by the way,
cave.
what types of Gmail do you put
Cave?
use?
What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
I
Don't
mean,
worry.
Gmail's gonna be unique. We use
Right.
comedy Gmail.
Thank you, all of you.
You make
I
new
better
when
go
you
and see
make
how they're
a
doing.
Google account.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
What email do you
That's right.
create?
Can I come with
Google
you?
account. We can even create
No
a Google
problem.
account.
You rescued my men. I'll be
for
happy to
custom
assist
domains.
all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ejdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this
Then
body.
you should give me some passwords. We will
Once
need
I'm
to
gone,
say.
the true owner
Because
will
if you
accompany the
don't
miners
use
back to
a Google
Liyue.
account, they become inactive. You
Kunjun
should use
hails
them.
from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his
I
talent
mean, inactive.
to go
By that
missing.
I mean They are blacklisted.
You always did have
by
a great
Google
admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how
You
swords
sure?
and daggers are
I know that
blind,
you
yet their
must
creator
always.
sees so much. Perhaps empathy
Bro, your
is
Google
mankind's
accounts will be
proudest
deleted if
achievement
you
after
haven't
all.
logged in within 1 year.
Ashtaha, I am no longer the
Yeah.
Geo Archon.
They will be dead.
I can sense it.
So
Today I am just an ordinary
in the end,
citizen of
you don't
Liyue.
have them.
Even you met such a
Don't
fate.
count them.
Let's get the difficult part out of the way.
By
I
the way,
cannot
me
guarantee
says
that I won't be
password.
awoken a second time.
This is
matter.
like Google Chrome.
If that day comes to
and
pass,
Notepad.
Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among
What's
us.
the deal?
Yet, it would
There
seem
is no
that even
deal without a
you have
profit.
been
Tell me
eroded.
more about
That's
information about
unimportant.
deal. You wanna
Fate
make
is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure.
AC. Can you tell
You
me
may
the full
live
form of
forever,
AC? I don't
doomed to a
understand.
lonely
Are you
existence.
talking about air
Yet
conditioner?
Even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me
By the
long
way,
ago,
we don't need any more
and
accounts.
would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
Okay, but how?
Day
Where
in
do
the
I sell
chasm.
them?
Did you hesitate?
A heart of
If
stone is a heart
if I know
nonetheless.
you are telling me
I am the
10,000
god of
rupees I can earn
contracts,
by selling
and
them,
was for a
but
time
I
a
need
god
to
of
know
the
about the
people of Liyue.
platform, yeah.
You chose justice.
I don't know where to sell.
But did
Else
not
I would
forsake
have
your kindness.
made more than
You came to
100
me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly
accounts in this
sealed
game.
away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens.
Yeah, selling is my problem,
With your
right?
abilities,
Nobody
even at my
would,
full strength, I struggle to
buy.
confront you. Let alone seal you away.
Because I'm not a
Hence
good seller.
my inception.
I know I cannot sell
Do not
accounts
forget
at
that I was
Amazon.
there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time. And you, Morax, you too will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
Bro, what you saying,
If
man?
it is fated,
If you're
Morax,
having issues with bank account,
we will meet
give
again.
them, what do we say? UPI ID. Nothing will happen.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa, that was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact,
Nothing will happen to
we have yet to meet the real
anybody's
Kujun.
bank account. Nobody can do anything, even if you give information.
He was.
You can try using UPI ID.
Centuries may
It's
have
pretty
passed
easy.
since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. he heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events.
By the way,
The
for
crash
me,
of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
It's your wish if you wanna send your account. Cause for me, buying an game account for me, if I look into myself, I will never purchase account.
1,000 years ago, Ishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me. Towards Liyue. Towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path.
I don't even know if I knew.
Perhaps this is
I
the
would sell
erosion
my
imposed on me by the
previous
heavenly
other games
principles.
account.
But I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paiman nearly forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. but I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past
Nope, I'm
grievance?
not trying. Why would
Like
I
the
be?
incident with Ejda? Too painful to talk about?
I guess you must be hearing some background
signed
noise. That's
before
why
it
you
all
get
began.
to this conclusion.
I have always honored the contract and kept my silence.
Or maybe my voice is something different
You two are friends to me.
coming through
I
my.
can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you.
Would you be
Told
ready
me
to
that I
take
haven't drink water in a while. I will drink some water.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
But this is not Among Us. Then how come you are saying sus? I don't want to read this. I just want to have a chat
This
with you.
tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ejdaha as a terrible dragon and serves as a warning for later generations
Yeah,
to stay away
it
from
looks
this
like
place. From the
Oh,
seal.
I don't get the meaning of
It's
sus.
a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence... Well, never mind.
No, I will only do daily commission. I will also do this here tomorrow. Yeah, my Shao is fallen. I haven't revived it. I'm not imposter, bro. Yeah. Well, if you like, I can even play that game. Oh, the quest is downside. Okay, then I am imposter. So this is Zhongli's one, beneath the dragon koala. What artifacts it will give me? I don't need gladiator. Yeah, this one I need. I have this one, but don't have this one. Dragon Lord's Crown. Oh. If you think I'm imposter, then I'm the worst imposter there is. This is not. Yeah, this is not Among Us. Yeah. Again, the same quest as yesterday. We have to collect 5 wooden crowns. What? It's where? Here?
My apologies.
But I am blue, bro. How can you claim you are blue? Because this is not Among Us. Well, we cannot kill more animals in GTA 5. We will only collect this. Yeah, I'm not fighting anybody. I see 3 left. There are 3 left. Wooden planks. Where are they? Not here to fight. This is happening. I am unable to see because these guys are disturbing me. Yeah, give me damage. I want to die.
Let's light it up. Take flight.
No. Among Us is made by whole another company, bro.
My apologies. Useless. Boring.
Let's dance.
Take flight.
This game is made by Hoyoverse, previously formerly known as MiHoYo.
My apologies.
Yet Among Us is made by a whole another company, bro. I need that slime. I will eat it.
Let the show begin.
Let's light it up. Whirling snow.
What? But I haven't even collected all these. I have just collected required amount of 2. No, sorry. Required amount was 5, but I haven't collected 2 wooden planks. Okay, so you mean there are imposters in here, in this game? Well, I will like to meet imposters. First was a child. He was an imposter.
Let's dance.
I mean, story. Go on. In story, I know that there is one imposter already. Child is the first imposter I know. Second, I don't remember. Bro, how you can say Payman is imposter? Payman is an emergency food.
Let the show begin.
Since I changed this from Inazuma to random, it's going like this.
Let's dance.
Whirling snow.
Let the show begin.
Because Payman is a ghost, bro. It's not even a real thing, bro. Are you dumb? It's a child ghost.
Adventure time. Take flight.
I think Payman is a witcher. One of the strongest witch. She stops because she's a ghost. Ghost cannot go. Move from selected. You know that ghosts stay at their death place. Maybe God's there. Good presence. You can say positivity. How this anime plays. Like you must have heard ghost cannot appear in front of a god. Payman is same. Payman is a ghost which cannot appear in front of gods. That's why Payman stopped everybody. I mean us from exploring the full map. Nope, she's not unknown god. She's ghost. Yeah, we can say that the god who appears in the at the starting of the game, Paiman looks almost the same as her. Could be that Paiman is a small version, small form. Of that god which appeared at the starting.
Let the show begin. So rude.
Bruh, that was pretty hard hit. Me would I always only destroy this. Bro, Paiman is not a god, it's just a spirit. I guess I had a little disconnection. Full speed ahead. I know Clay, but who's the Pycon? I forgot. Is she worse than Clay? Because Clay is a child. Bro, this quest is pretty long. Hi, hello over there. Lexi loves food. I hope I pronounced the name right. I'm in the middle of time challenge. And it's one of the longest I've ever seen. Guess it's time for me to play my daily commission reward. didn't know Paimon is Pycon. So does Payman has a nickname? I just got to know. Yeah, Clay is a 5-star character after all.
Thank
No
you for
wonder it
completing
will
today's
give
commissions.
us advantage.
Here is your reward.
Bro, sometimes people just don't get older. They die before getting old. Maybe she comes lazy hack. Clay. When she grows up. Yeah. How nice. I was about to collect this book.
A lot going for it.
You mistakenly had started a chat. Sakura. I don't know which character is Sakura. I don't remember their name. I hope this is Rose area. Don't know who is Sakura. Yeah, Paiman is more useless because I cannot even see Paimon. Paimon is a ghost. See, whenever I open Paimon menu, her ghost appears. Maybe Paiman's the most wanted criminal also. Nothing. I just need one more in this acquaintance rate to make this standard wish. Oh, Sakura. Bruh, me haven't watched Naruto. Saw the first episode. It was like a normal story. Bro, I don't even have time to watch such long animes. What? I don't want to invest my artifacts in here. What's this? So will I get a better artifacts after confusing these? Is that it? Okay, final. But I already have this one. Okay. Nostalgia, I have that one. I didn't use this thing I did up. Crying and yelling. Paimon's more useful. She haunts us, she even watches us. See, Paimon's lazy. Yeah, lazy and unmotivated. Byro? How come? Why are you giving me bad nicknames? Don't call me Byro. Call me Lord instead, because that sounds my personality.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Add Astra at.
I need some meat in this game. Not meat, yeah, this one. Forgetting. Nah, will not invest this character. Rosaria is pretty useless. I will put her. Bro, don't call me that. Call me Lord of whatever, something else. By the way, if you think poop is an English word, it's not. Why would I need radish? I have lots of none, but I don't use this character. I will put her this one. Maybe this. Lot of noting. Why you come into this conclusion? Since when did I start noting things? I forgot why I was opening Payman menu. I will do this challenge tomorrow. Maybe like I just had this much score. Okay.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning
You can
more
call
about
me
you
Lord
all
of
the time.
Death. Lord of Nothing. Yeah, that is even fine. Because everything starts with nothing. You're giving me a good, nice choice. I mean, everything starts with nothing, so it's best. I didn't know you can even come up with such a good. Anyways, I will also have to log out. Me played more 2 hours.
Should I save this
And
money?
time is very less. I need money, lots of money. What can I say? So that's why I have to log out. So while you go, I will also have to go.
Error.
I know. If there is CCC, simple way of expressing saying your thing, the thing you wanna say. A pocket cannot be filled without being empty. Empty pocket can be filled. Well, I shouldn't tell you this. Okay, off I go. Log out. Why are you saying exactly? I know everything. Wait, what you wanna say? Tell me, I'm here to solve your queries. Me don't know how to kill them.
Are you going to hold a
Me cannot even start a fire. I can't kill my characters. Well, killing these 5-star.
Error.
I can't kill these
I
because
won't hold you back.
their elemental burst is ready. Okay, so I'm logging out. Bro, no character in this game is nice. They are pretty bad. Okay, so this is 2.8 version. 2.9 will be coming in this update. After that, you said major update will come in 3. It's obvious that version 3.0 will be major. So okay, Shree Radhe. See you around tomorrow. See ya. Shree Radhe.